welcome back. There is new technology that connects babies with adoptive families from ParentMatch.com. Making adoption easier, here is Dr. Lori Ingber. Give me all the details. Good morning. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me. We're really excited. We have new technology that connects adoption agencies with each other. It's one network for adoption agencies to use to make matches faster. Right now, people think that when you walk into an adoption agency, they know about all of the other potential expectant mothers or all the other potential expectant adoptive parents in the country, but they don't. They really work with a very small network of agencies, or they work by themselves. So the agency in Texas may not know, when they're representing an adoptive couple, about an expectant mom in New York, and that's what we do. So now an expectant mom can walk into an adoption agency and say, this is what I'm looking for. I want this kind of a family. Can you find that to me? And no matter where she is in the country, if her agency is connected to Parent Match, she's able to do that, and they're able to do that for her. It's a completely new way of performing domestic adoption in the United States, and it's really exciting.
And it's all domestic.
It's all domestic adoption, yeah. And I really watched, the idea was born from my sister's experience, actually. She was waiting with an agency in Connecticut. She was waiting for a long time. She decided to speed up the wait, hopefully, by signing up with another agency down south. And then through word of mouth, I heard about a baby who was available in Alabama. And it was unbelievable to me that her two agencies didn't know about the one baby in Alabama. So it was really my aha moment. I decided at that point, I can do this better. We can all work together. And I created one nationwide network for agencies so that they can all talk to each other and babies can come home faster.
And how much faster is the process?
Well, it depends, but I can tell you it's been a lot faster. We've had good success. Potential matches are made all the time. We know of an agency just a couple weeks ago who called, and the woman was in a very frantic state looking for a home for her child who had already been born. She logged onto Parent Match, and within hours, they had the perfect match, and the adoptive family was on the way down just the next day.
And, and of course, you still, which is great, you still, though, go through all the vetting processes,
Absolutely.
Right?
Everything's exactly the same. All the laws of the state still apply. You still go through everything in terms of a home study and a background check that your adoption agency asks you to do, but this is just an easier and faster way to be matched.
I want you to comment on this comment that's coming in from our chatter from Kevin Hyde. He says adoption for profit equals disaster. Can you respond to that?
Not at all. The costs associated with adoption are mainly legal fees. We don't charge the parents anything, so we don't take any money from parents. Certainly, the great value here is that babies come home faster. And the reality is, when babies come home faster, a lot of money is saved. A lot of money is saved for the adoption agencies, who don't have to do as much networking, and money saved for adoptive parents, who don't have to do the advertising.
But the transaction, because unfortunately, I mean, there is a transaction that takes place.
Absolutely,
so that doesn't change, whatever that is.
No,
right?
That doesn't change at all. No, and we don't have anything to do with what the agencies charge their clients.
What about specifics? There are sometimes parents who may be of a certain, racial makeup and maybe looking for something that matches their components.
Absolutely. Yes, that's really easy on Parent Match. Adoptive parents can say what they're looking for, and really importantly, expectant moms can say what they are looking for. So if an expectant mom wants something very specific for her child, this is a very easy way for her to do that.
Lynn, you can jump in.
Well, I was just thinking, we don't often think about that. The expectant mother has desires about the home that her child is going to be placed in, and so making that connection, I think, is a really important thing to understand, that both parties have a real stake in doing this quickly and efficiently, and also doing all the vetting properly that that you were talking about. But I have friends who have gone through adoption processes that have been agonizing. I mean, they've taken 2-3 years, and their hopes get up, and then they're shot down, and then they go up again, and it really can be a very grueling experience for a family.
Especially around this time of year, actually. We're doing a Twitter chat next week, early next week, talking about just this. This is very hard. There are a lot of ups and downs, but we are able at Parent Match to sort of dispel that myth. This is what we're here to do. We're here to dispel the myth that there aren't babies, because there are. We get calls about them all the time. But agencies haven't been able to talk to each other, and now they are able to do that, and babies are coming home faster, so it can be a quicker process.
And you said this was born out of a your sister's experience?
It's my sister's story, right, exactly. She was waiting for a long time, and I really just found out by word of mouth about a baby, and I knew that there really was a better way to do that. It didn't have to be by word of mouth. They should have all been talking to each other in the beginning, so it's an easy way to help adoption agencies make their whole process smoother. Babies come home faster, adoptive parents wait a shorter amount of time. Everybody wins.
Hey, you guys, a lot of the chatters, you guys are going into this whole spiral about foster kids and how they're tax havens and people are, getting kids for. That's a whole other story. That's not what we're talking about, guys. There are a lot of people out there, normal people like you, like me, who would like to have children. And this is a bona fide, legitimate way to match children who need homes with parents who would like to have children. Okay, so that's not what we're talking about here. Let's keep this positive. Go ahead.
Thanks. Yes. That's a whole different issue. But right now at Parent Match, we really are working to make families as fast as possible. And it's wonderful, and it's working. We're really excited.
Very good. So the website is parentmatch.com, and I'd imagine if you go there to this website there that you have to submit quite a bit of information about yourself, because
the agencies can go to the website. So there's information for parents on there, but agencies sign up with us so that parents are able to have access to the database through their own agencies. So parents should make sure their agencies are connected to Parent Match.
The parents should make sure that their agencies. Okay,
yes,
so
and they can do that online. They can do that through our website. They can do it. They can email us, Facebook, through Twitter, anything, and we can get them an agency that's connected to Parent Match. But what's really important is that their agency is connected,
right?
Because that's how they're going to gain access.
I see. And your Twitter handle is @ParentMatch. Okay,
right.
So Dr. Lori Ingber, what kind of doctor are you?
PhD in public health.
All righty, very good. Good to you probably make sure the kids don't have all those germy stuff going around.
My own
Wash your hands. That's what I'm talking about. Wash your hands. Mommy said wash your hands. No, yeah, whatever. That's good. All righty, nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, guys,